Thank you, Faye. Okay, if we could move to an embargoed section now, embargoed for Wednesday morning. Please raise your hand. Anything for tomorrow's papers? Don't see any raised hands, but I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm wrong. Didn't need that embargoed section after all, and everyone was crying out for it. Ah, Tom Gary. Hi, Tom. We'll come back to you for the Telegraph.
That's very kind of you. Glenn pipped me to the post. If Glenn wanted to go before me, his hand was up well before mine. I don't want to be rude to Glenn.
It's all right, Tom.
Okay. Thank you then, Wendy. Hege, could I just clarify a few things? Why did you settle on 20? Had you hoped, for example, that it would be a 21 team squad, but Nikita couldn't travel, or was it always going to be just 20 players?
Well, the situation with Nikita, we didn't know until just now. So we will look through the squad again and see if we add a player. So yeah, it wasn't 20, so it might be 21. Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful to know. And is there a certain time before which you will need to make that decision on if anybody might come in? Or could that go quite close to the match and the start of the camp?
We will have an ongoing discussion as soon as we are done and yeah, going forward.
Okay, and could I also just clarify whether there was anybody else based internationally who you would have liked to have picked but who couldn't travel from abroad at the moment?
Not at the moment, no, not for this squad.
Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you very much. I'll hand the baton across to Glenn. Thank you.
Thank you. So we go to Glenn Moore. Thank you, Glenn.
Hi, Hege. Welcome to England. And just wondered, having worked closely with the US team, what has England lacked by comparison? Is it just not having as many great players, or is there more to it than that?
I think the confidence and the confidence in a great team, a connected team. I think that's a big difference. Knowing the US mentality, they are strong, competitive, they are eager to win, and the confidence and believe that they will win are strong. And that's something we need to work on in this group, the belief of the quality that we have, and believing going into every game to dictate the game and make sure that in the end we get some result, and again a connected team.
How much, in terms of England's improvement, you mentioned the way England have improved in recent years, how much of that is down to the growth of the WSL?
I think the competitiveness in the league is growing, and this competitive every weekend games is crucial for the physicality, the mentality, to be able to, when you go to an international level, when the level is even quite high, then the adopt is not that big of a gap, and try to make the gap less by playing every minute in the game, and maybe also do some extra if that are needed.
And finally, for me at the moment, this squad has obviously been picked with the Olympics very much in mind. How difficult or is it going to be for players from outside England, the Scottish and the Welsh and maybe the Northern Irish players to break into that squad? And yeah, are there any suggestions that you need to have some kind of balance?
Well, many of those players are playing in the league, so we see them regularly. So that will be in the discussion when we go further. So we have a great view on that players also playing in the league, and then we, of course, when we follow all the other players as well, to make sure that when the squad is announced for Olympics, we have the best possible player that we think can be gold medal winner.
Yeah. Okay. That's still for me for now. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Glenn. Could we go to Rich Laverty, please? Hi, Rich.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Hege. Congratulations on the job. And just a quick one from me. Apologies if this has been asked because I've had to drop in and out of this for one reason or another. But I know you've spoken about the young goalkeepers, but how excited are you and what have your first impressions been, whether it's been watching them yourself or the player reports of sort of the other younger players that are still new to this squad, the likes of Ella Toon, Lotte Wubben-Moy, Chloe Kelly, players like that, the players that are going to be the future of this team. How excited are you by them?
Well, from what I'm seeing, I'm excited to bring them in, to see them in that environment. I've seen the league games. I haven't seen them in the national team environment. So I'm eager to see them with the squad that we have now, and I believe everyone will grow into this, and I'm excited to see them. I see some quality in all of those young players coming in.
What do you personally want to get out of the Northern Ireland game? What do you want to see from whichever players you put out on the pitch? What would you like to see over the course of the 90 minutes that you would be happy with at the end of the camp?
It's more enjoy being there, enjoy stepping on the field for England to perform, to be able to adopt the tactic that we put in for that game, and to show themselves more so, not be anxious about playing, but to really enjoy the minutes that everyone gets.
Thanks, Hege.
Thank you, Rich. Okay, we'll go back to Dan Pentland, please, for Full Time Magazine. Thank you.
Thanks, Wendy. Hege, you will work with the best player in the world, Lucy Bronze. How excited are you about working with her?
Well, I'm excited. She was on the leadership group meeting that we had last week, so I'm looking forward to work with her, of course, and the rest, because this is a team effort. And like I said, if we can make the great player a little bit better, then the rest will follow. So that's kind of my goal, also to develop the already great players to be even better.
Thanks, Hege. That's brilliant.
Thank you, Dan. Do we have any final questions for Hege? Would you raise your hand in the next couple of seconds? Hi, Louise. An old-fashioned raise of the hand from Louise. Louise, you're on mute at the moment. If you could unmute. This is Louise Taylor for The Guardian.
A bit low tech. Hi, good to see you. Well, on the question of quarantine, how much of a worry could that be in the future, in that there's talks of ever stricter controls and quarantine hotels, and it could be a problem for overseas-based players because they're going to lose so many days and potentially fitness if they have to quarantine at either end?
Yeah, that's a big question to answer, because we don't know how it will look going forward. But that's always something that we need to consider. Fitness-wise, I don't think that will be an issue, because you can do a lot of fitness, but to lose many days of training with the club or with the national team, that is not that good. But we'll see when we go further how we can manage to do what we can manage to do, and how does the world look 2 months from now.
And is it a problem for you shuttling back and forward to England, to the UK in the coming months?
Well, it will be a couple of times now, and then I will be more in England for my job there. So it will not be the case for me. And fitness I can do myself, and the work on the Teams and the screen I can do even
Right.
if I'm 10 days locked down. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Louise. Nice to see you. Could we go back to Glenmore, please, if that's a new hand?
It is a new hand. Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is slightly a wider question. Looking forward to England and the hosting the Euros next summer. Seems a great shame that when we host the Euros, it looks like one of the world's best players won't be playing. When you leave here, you'll be taking a job with the Norwegian Federation. Is there any prospect of Ada Hegerberg coming back into the fold and coming and appearing here next summer?
I don't have answer that. I guess that will be the federation and for Hegerberg to have this discussion if it's possible. But she's a great player, so she should be in the squad, in the Norwegian squad.
Yeah, because obviously we'd love to see her playing here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Glenn. I think we'll go to final questions now from Per Atler again. We're back in Norway.
Yes, I just wanted to clarify, Hege, when are you planning on going to England for the first time now?
I'll leave just over the weekend, so a few days before our camp start.
But just how much more difficult is it to enter a new job as big as this one with all the restrictions and the situation as it is?
It will be difficult, and even the camp cannot meet the player that much that we normally do. So it will be a strict camp with the COVID restrictions. Of course, health is above everything, so that comes first. And when we do sessions on the field, we just need to enjoy them.
And the last one for me, Hege, the fact that you as a Norwegian coach going out into such a big job as the England job, just how has the feedback been from the environment in Norway, and do you see yourself as maybe a pioneer for Norwegian female footballers and give them something to look up to?
Yeah, that was my thought when I got this job. This is something that I need to do in order for other female coaches to go abroad and do what they love the most. Pia Sundhage, she's been almost worldwide now. Jill Ellis, it's been a lot of female coaches now getting to move around a little bit. So the more we get, the more fun, and for youngsters coming up, see that you can be a coach, or you can be a player, you can go professional, or you can go as me now coaching England.
Takk skal du ha, Hege, og masse lykke til. Thank you.
Tusen takk.
Thank you very much. I think we have a final question now from Jen O'Neill for She Kicks magazine. Jen?
Hi, Hege. Just wanted to ask why you felt it was time to leave club coaching and go back to work with national teams. It's very different, less contact time.
Yeah, like the whole last year, I was thinking about maybe this is my last season. I won the league, I won the cup, I've been in quarterfinal against Barcelona in the Champions League. So I felt like I need to do something else, have another role, or so that kind of grew as the year go by. So this job came up like in November, I think. So there was like the last piece of my thinking. And when this comes, I was like, this is something I would like to do. And yeah, so I'm happy with my decision.
And finally, are you looking forward to working with Dawn Scott again? And is that a help to you, already having that relationship?
Yeah, she kind of sent me the text for the job, so the connection was there, and I've been texting with her ever since the US time, and we had a great time there, and it is a good start here as well. So it's fun to be back working with Dawn Scott.
Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very